Are you thinking of visiting Marmaris? Here's a little look how I spent 10 nights there. With the temperatures hitting mid-40s, obviously we headed straight to the beach to have a dip in the sea. We stayed at the Club Anastasia, and right next to the hotel was Southwest Travel, where we booked our excursions.
Yeah, boy.
Straight after booking our boat trip, we headed straight to Roxy's Drag Bar in the private transfer bus for us all, which was provided by Southwest Travel. I have to voice over this bit because the music was so loud on the minibus. I don't want to be struck with a copyright strike, but Roxy's Drag Bar is ranked #1 in Turkey for the drag show that they do. There's a kids play area and they do have a fantastic selection of food and drinks for you to choose from. Here's a look at Roxy's beach, which is opposite the bar. It's an absolutely stunning beach, and something that they offer here is a £25 English all-inclusive beach day where you can eat and drink all you want. Where the bar is located, it's a jam-packed area, and we got into the bar and it was absolutely heaving. The design was stunning, it was a really nice place to be, and of course they stuck us right in front of the stage where the drag queen was going to be performing. I went for a beer and the girls had cocktails, and then we tucked into some food, which was amazing. It was then time for the show to start.
See some old faces, some new faces, and some faces I might sit on later. Who've seen the show before? Hands in the air, let's have a look at you all. Stalkers.
I know.
Who hasn't seen the show before? Hands in the air. Fresh.
Once again, guys, I've had to mute the audio due to copyright. But be aware, Roxy does come out and she does get the crowd involved. If you're sitting in the front row, you're probably going to have it off her. She will pull you up on stage and she will come around and have a laugh with you in front of everyone to try and make a bit of a fool of you. But do not be put off by this. I know a drag show is a peculiar type of taste and it's not for everyone, but I can assure you this is well worth a visit. We laughed from start to finish and everyone got involved. Everyone was a great sport that got pulled up on stage and just completely went with the flow of the show. There's also bits where the kids are able to get involved. Everyone does a train and goes around the outside of the bar, and everyone got up on stage dancing. They give out free glow sticks as well to all the children and had loads of activities in the intervals. If you are thinking of visiting Roxy's bar, just be aware it is your typical drag bar if you are going there with children. However, the show is for all ages and they do get all of the kids involved. Also, there will be photo opportunities to have photos with Roxy herself up on stage. Tasha and the kids all went up and had a photo with her. You do get the chance in the bar to win prizes. They will come around with a sort of raffle where you do buy jelly shots and they are numbered underneath, and then whatever number they pick you will win some prizes at the bar. On our journey back to the hotel, just down the road from it, there was this big sort of concert area. There were 3 people there over 3 different nights, and look at the amount of people there. There must have been a few thousand watching these artists. One thing that we love to do when we are away is go exploring, having a look around at the local area and also having a little browse in all of the shops. As you're probably aware, in Turkey there are shops everywhere, especially if you want to buy all of your replica clobber, but be aware they're probably going to annoy you and they're going to try and drag you in every single shop. We've headed down by the beachfront and we are now in the Brits bar waiting for our food. The Brits pub was a cracking outdoor pub and we stopped here, had a few beers. There was a band on which were pretty good, and once again the food was insane. I went for a calzone and I could only get through about half of it because it was so much. After some food it was time for a little play in the play area for Elijah, and then we continued watching the artists on stage. The service there was great, it was relatively cheap and overall a fantastic evening. Here is a look in Blueport Shopping Mall. This is located down by the bay and has a variety of shops inside. Up on the top floor it also has an arcade, which is a very decent size, which we spent quite a bit of time in with children. Ooh. Especially Elijah, so that he could go on all of the machines. I was absolutely creased at this. Just watch Tasha here in the massage chair at the amount of pain she is in, and this is meant to be relaxing.
Another very built-up area by here. Mackey's,
At 9 PM in the evening, there is a water fountain show. I'm just going to let the clip run here so that you can have a look at what it has to offer and just look how busy it gets here. Everyone congregates and listens to the music and watches the fountain show.
loads of photo opportunities down by this bit. Nice little bridge with some lights for there. We've now come to a bit of a fast food place and we're going to have kebab. You cannot come to see. Good food, good mood. Chips, cheese gravy with a bit of garlic sauce.